Welcome to channel Monetonic. We have with us Mr. Rohit Moghe, renowned chartered accountant, guide us on taxation impact of budget 2017. Please explain the changes in personal income tax.
In personal income tax, up to 2.5 lakh rupees there will not be any tax. Up from 2.5 lakh up to 5 lakh rupees there will be 5% taxation. From 5 lakh to 10 lakh it will be 20% and above 10 lakh it will be 30%. But for income having slab rate 5 to 10 there will be a rebate of rupees 12,500.
Is there any changes in corporate taxation?
For corporate taxation, tax rate is reduced from 30% to 25% for entities having turnover below 50 crore rupees. Now it is mentioned that it is for medium and small scale industries.
Has the finance minister made changes in long-term capital gain tax?
Long-term capital gain tax, there are no changes for tax rates. For long-term capital gain investment or in fixed asset of land and building, holding period was 3 years earlier. Now that has been changed to 2 years. So a person holding this type of long-term asset, if he holds it for 2 years, it will be considered as long-term capital gain, and treatment of long-term capital gain will be applicable in that case.
Can you clarify regarding Form 15G for fixed deposit? Generally people feels submission of forms means tax is exempt.
This is misunderstanding. Basically, this form is submitted for non-deduction of tax. And if you read that form carefully, that form is to be filed by person having income below taxable limits. So, person filing that form is not immune from filing income tax return. He has to file income tax returns, and if income tax is payable, he has to pay that. Even if income tax is not payable, he is supposed to file the return but need not pay tax.
Sir, last question to you. Do you think the budget will boost tax compliance?
The people who are complying tax will continue to comply tax. People who are not complying with tax, they will not comply with tax, still with this lower amount of taxation, lower amount of tax rates. So these are two separate things. People who are not complying tax has to be dealt strictly and should be brought under tax net with rigorous provisions.
What is your general views about this budget?
It's a welcome budget. It's a very good budget. They have given boost to various sectors, especially housing sector. That affordable housing sector is a very good move by their side. Further boost towards cashless economy is definitely a good move. So I think even population should take that wherever receipt of cash is necessary, say for doctors, most of their income are generated in cash. So they should try to accept their fees by these cashless modes. One, if it is not possible, at least they should deposit their entire amount in banks and at least spend their money through cashless weapons. So that will be beneficial to all, and days of this transparency are coming. So anyhow, that this budget is definitely a good move, and especially not increasing service tax level at this moment is definitely a good thing. And much depends now on GST, coming GST in July. That reduction of presumptive tax, now a large number of people are coming under presumptive taxation scheme. Reduction of their tax rate from 8% to 6% is definitely a good move towards such people. But at the same time, 50% tax rate for professionals should have been considered to some lower rate of taxation.